Mario Kart came out on the Wii U in 2014. That's a long time ago. But on the Wii U, 2 packs of DLC were released, the Zelda Cup and the Animal Crossing Cup. These DLC tracks fit right into Mario Kart 8. They looked like they could have been added in the game from the start, but now the deluxe version has DLC. It's called the Booster Course Pass. 48 tracks are to be released before 2023 ends, but these tracks look significantly worse than the main tracks. They're ripped from Mario Kart Tour. Why didn't they make new courses for the best-selling Switch game? Only God knows. But since only God knows, no one else does. And at the time of writing this script, only the first wave of 8 tracks were added. So how about we rank all of these tracks from worst to best? But first, let me introduce you to Tier Listy the Tier List. As you can see, S is the highest letter on the list, and F is the lowest. This is what I'll be using to rank these tracks. And I'll show you the finished list at the end of the video. So without further ado, let's Nintendo Switch into the rankings. 8. Toad Circuit. This should come as no surprise. I think that the track is just okay, because when compared to the other tracks here, it's the most forgettable one. You know what else is forgettable? I'll cover those one day. Most of this is just a flat road with some glider ramps and 1 trick ramp. There's also the section with the pipes near the end that, if you get right, you can go in between them for a faster path. But it's kinda boring. But this is also the worst looking track in the DLC. Just look at the grass on the sides. It's just a plain green color, just like plain coffee. It's a singular color. It doesn't have any texture that shows it's grass. It simply looks horrible. I will admit though, I did have a fun time playing this in time trials, but other than that, this track is just okay. 7. Sky Garden. This track looks a lot better than Toad Circuit. It doesn't look as good as, let's say, Cloud Top Cruise, but it still looks decent. I don't think that that's fair. It's like comparing Mario to E.T. the video game. E.T. remains victorious. Even though Cloud Top Cruise looks better than Sky Garden, I enjoy Sky Garden a lot more. I don't know, I think the design is just more fun here compared to Cloud Top. That's probably an unpopular opinion, but so is this. There are 2 main shortcuts here. The second one near the end is a great one. It feels so satisfying to perfectly drift under here with a mushroom. The first one, no. It is very awkward to pull off. When you bounce on these leaves, it feels like you lose all the speed you have. It's very unsatisfying. 0 out of 10 shortcut. I will start a revolution. 6. Shroom Ridge. This track sounds good when you hear about it. It's a level that takes place on a mountain, with cars driving on it. But on 200cc, this track is very annoying. You're always running into cars and it always slows you down. I will start a revolution again. But other than that, this track is just okay. It looks pretty nice and has cool shortcuts though. You need a mushroom for both of the shortcuts, but they're still fun to pull off. And when I say the graphics look pretty good, the walls still look really simple. It's just a flat brown color. Plain coffee makes a return. Cool. 5. Choco Mountain. This track looks very good. The walls, the ground, it all looks amazing and it's definitely one of the best looking tracks in the DLC. This track is significantly better than the N64 version, the game where this track originated from. This underground cave section is completely new and I like that. Nintendo is getting better at making retro tracks look more fresh, and I like it. There's this crazy shortcut that is possible. But when I tried it, this happened. I will start a revolution because of it. Actually, there aren't really any intended shortcuts here because I know this isn't, or this, but overall this is a nice track and the detail on the walls really make me want to eat this. Termites are lucky. They can eat dirt and not have an urge to purge. 4. Paris Promenade. We're in Paris. Who knew that Paris can change its landscape at any given moment? This track changes every lap, and now I've got to go to Paris one day. On the last lap, you can actually pass by the other people who are behind you. Or you could pass people who are ahead of you, but then you're just bad at the game. I know for a fact, if that happens, you would start a well, I don't need to finish that sentence, do I? This track looks very nice, and the colors pop brightly. It's such a colorful level. Sadly though, it's just outside the top 3. So let's get into those. 3. Tokyo Blur. This is another city track, basically Paris Promenade Part 2. This time, it's in Tokyo. Who knew that Tokyo can change its landscape at any given moment? This track also changes. On the last lap, you drive on a bridge. Wow, innovative. Yeah, this isn't as cool with the track changing as Paris Promenade is, but overall, it looks a lot better. It feels like I'm actually in Tokyo. This grass feels exactly like mine. But there isn't much to talk about here. I mean, this shortcut that requires a mushroom on this ramp is kinda cool, I guess, but why do all these shortcuts need mushrooms? All of the shortcuts in Toad Circuit and Sky Garden need mushrooms, like, why? But can't it be like the one in Paris Promenade? Only God knows. Since only God knows, no one else does. 2. Coconut Mall. What is this shortcut? Like, you need a mushroom here, but it doesn't look like you do. It just looks like normal ground. I don't get it. If there's one more mushroom-only shortcut, I swear to goodness. But jokes aside, this version of Coconut Mall looks miles better than the one on Wii. The Wii version just looks so dull and boring. It looked like an actual mall. And you don't want that in Mario Kart. This new version is so much brighter and so much more colorful. The escalators are ramps, finally! I know this is an unpopular opinion, but I like that change. You know what else is an unpopular opinion? This. These cars that normally move back and forth are completely still now. Did they run out of gas or something? Call it tow truck, you lazy, snake. Whoa, where am I? This looks like the most ultimate place ever. I gotta check this out. What's the name of this place? 1. Ninja Hideaway. Yes, the track that has the most banger music, banger visuals, banger everything. I feel like this track is overrated, but it's still the best one. There are so many shortcuts here and most of them don't require a mushroom, yes! This track does almost everything right, except these Shy Guys. I dislike them because they didn't call it tow truck in Coconut Mall. Well, there you go. Those are all the tracks ranked on this finished tier list, and I'm so happy with this list. I know there might be some unpopular opinions here, but I don't really care enough. This was a great selection of tracks for Wave 1, and I can't wait to see what the future waves will bring. Wait, I forgot something. Remember how I said most of the shortcuts in Ninja Hideaway did not require a mushroom? Well, this one right here does. Why is Nintendo ruining my life with these? Only God knows. Since only God knows, no one else does. Well, won't God just tell us? I don't know, but I'm starting a revolution because of it.